Hello, welcome to the Magical Fish. I hope you're doing good. Well, clearly, the situation is not so happy here. I see someone has walked away, not just from you. Actually, they didn't walk away. It's not even a walk away. They abandoned you. That's the feeling. They completely disappeared from your life. And it's not just from you, it's like it's like a family connection. Uh, like two families that were friends, and now one family has just decided to completely up pack up their bags and move, not literally but figuratively. Like you feel like I'm not holding emotions for you anymore, and they just disappeared. This has brought you a lot of grief. You are carrying a lot of, you've turmoil by it, like because you felt like this one person in that family, you were somehow attached to them. You saw them as a sisterhood or a brotherhood, someone who brought you like joy, fun, or someone who would celebrate with you and you would celebrate with them, someone who brought you some sort of, um, they just knew how to make things feel better whenever you were down. You know, you're left wondering what changed. You're left looking for answers. Why did they walk away? Did this, but like this person was like a mentor to you actually. More than a friend, this person was like a mentor to you. You looked at them as someone who was soft, gentle, well dressed, always has a good advice to give, and someone who was grounded, you know, maybe like the finer things in life, and someone you could who was very creative. Like I'm getting that too. Someone who was very creative. Someone who knew how to express themselves, right? They were all that to you, but then it's like something flipped. Something changed. One day the sun set, the next day when it rose, things just flipped drastically. It just, you're like, how could then they just walk away from me like this and abandon me in totality? But you feel that this has come from not out of their own action, but someone put them up to this. Something that goes back way to the past. Someone else who has something against your family. Some sort of petty revenge, some sort of tit for tat, so to speak, because they felt a while ago you walked away from them. This is like, it feels like a bunch of families or three families. I'm not sure. It just feels like there was some, like it was a group thing, and in that group something has happened. I'm just trying to, okay, you I'm just going to go back to this, okay? That the other person whoever you had walked away from earlier on, when you were friends with them, they have gotten close to your friend and their family, okay? And you feel like they have put them up to this. Someone else said that they've gotten into their ears, they've said things, I don't know, some sort of, they gained some control over these people. Control in the sense, uh, managed to tell them things that perhaps convince them to walk away from you, to abandon you, to leave you hanging, maybe. You feel like it was just bad guidance. You feel like it's it's they're being petty, that one friendship had nothing to do with the other, and it was completely wrong on their part to end things for you because they had some problems with you. Yeah, so basically, they have managed to coerce their friend, or probably even threaten this friend of yours, that they need to move away from you and your family. There's something missing. I'm going to pull more cards. Ah, there was no conversations here, are there? No conversations. I'm going to put the bottom of the deck here. I don't know if you can see the bottom of the deck. Okay. Right, I'm gonna have to adjust this a bit to reflect the bottom. Yeah, and I'm gonna hide this one because I don't want to get it flagged. Mm, there was no fights. The person just walked away completely. Walked away from the family. No fights, no drama. Just got up one day and just felt like, you know, the ship has sailed, our friendship is over. I am looking at other friendships now. Um, like they made like some sort of decision but never told you about it. See, this is what you feel like. You did not see it coming. You did not see this whole thing ending, and you did not want to beg them to stay either. You're like, okay, they want to go, let them go. I'm not going to beg. You accepted it as if this is life as usual. People end things and people move on. Maybe you feel like you're beginning to wonder if this person was wearing a mask. You're beginning to wonder if anything of it was true. You're beginning to wonder if they actually made you a fool. They just convinced you of being someone who they are not. But in your heart, you don't believe it either. You said you knew what you knew, but you feel like, did they just put in all this time with me and acted like my mentor, took me all the way up to the mountain, guided me high just to push me off? I think you're struggling to believe that this person did what they did. I it's a very hard feeling. I've been there, and I just it's not easy when you feel like the person you trust does that to you. And more so, it's not even a it's not even toxic. It's not like they played games. It's not like they put you down. It's like even worse simply because you really looked up to them and you saw them as a mentor, and then let everything come crashing down by simply walking away, right? You just lost all hope. You lost faith in the connection. You lost faith in the person. You lost hope in the person. But more than anything, you do not even want to talk to this person about what happened. There was no conversation, there were no messages exchanged. It's like, but you know what it feels like? I think they were expecting messages from you and you were expecting messages from them. Like, it goes both ways. You were not talking to them and they were not talking to you, but I think you both did want to talk to each other, maybe. It's like as if it feels like c'est la vie, this is life, people walk away and you just have to accept things for what they are and move on. Keep going on. Even if you're burdened, pretend like it didn't happen. Even if you're burdened, just deny that feeling. Even if you're burdened, I guess feel like, okay, this it is what it is kind of feeling. That's what you're left with. You feel like they got strong armed. See, this is you you don't have the proof if they were strong armed or not. You're like in a sort of disbelief, like, did they really get strong armed? Did they really leave me because some other family had a tit for tat feeling, their ego got in their way and they decided, okay, I'm going to go and meddle with the other family that they are friends with and take them away and things with them. You feel like they were unfair in ending things for you with the other family. As in, this had nothing to do with the other, right? If another family had issues with you, they should take it up with you. Why go get someone else involved and have them tell them stuff about you? And like, it's a very petty strategy. It's a very petty move, an unfair move. See, I don't know if it's three families or more, but what I feel is all of all three families are operating from this. When I say this is, everybody is having their own idea without any clarity. Everybody is thinking something about each other's connection. Um, you know, the interconnected connections, but actually no one has any clarity, and everything is based on assumptions over here. Okay, It's based on assumptions. I, I can't tell what this other family did to you, or did they really do the other thing. But what is being shown to me is this other family, I don't think they coerced anybody to abandon you. They simply were bitter, and they have kept expressing that to the other family, that they felt rejected by you and your family. They felt, one fine day things just changed and you stopped giving to them. It was an expression of bitterness, but I guess somewhere your guides do want you to know that the other family did not strong arm them into doing anything. I don't know why that clarity is important right now, but they just want you to know that the other family did not strong arm them, but they did in fact express very bitterly that they felt rejected by you and your family. The thing about this reading is I see a whole lot of major arcana, which is like the death, the justice, the the star card, the fool, the tower, right? The wheel of fortune. It's almost like when the major arcanas turn up, that too with this intense energy, I feel like this is something that was more out of your control. When it is the other cards, the minor arcana, which is the five of wands, the three of wands, it tells me this is something you could have fixed, but whatever has happened, it's just, it is what it is. And that's the feeling that you have. And what they're asking of you, your guides, they're specifically saying is to leave things behind, accept this new whole beginning, however misfortunate, unfortunate, not misfortunate, however unfortunate it is, however heartbreaking it is, however the feeling of abandonment, that's not for you to carry. It's asking you to drop your burdens. I know these things are easier said and done. I've been here too. But somewhere along the way, it's just that whatever happened and your friend walked away, you did not do anything about it either. You didn't chat with them, you didn't take action on fixing it, and you did not, you just lost hope on the situation, right? And you accepted, therefore, the rejection by them. I think maybe some people are there for a reason or a season, and this person was a seasoned person. If you felt that they guided you or they were like a mentor to you, and you saw some qualities about them, you specifically saw these two things about them. This is how you viewed them, right? As someone who is guided, self actualized, I don't know, well dressed, independent, creative, Maybe that's what they're here to teach you, that you are all this, and they're trying to reflect that back to you, that, babe, you're all this. And that is all they're ever meant to teach you. Give me a minute. That is all they're ever meant to teach you. Just to reflect back to you that you have the answers within. Just listen to yourself. You can be all of this too. I don't think their ever intentions were ever of to push you off a mountain. While certain things pan out the way they pan out and we don't have answers for it, we still can try to take away the best of the situation, which is a learning as to what were they trying to teach you in that season they were with you in. I hope there are some good messages in this for you. If you are here with me up until now, please do like and subscribe. Thank you.